Hey guys, Joanne here with Newegg TV. I'm here to do an overview on these IN WIN GR1 Full Tower computer cases in white and metallic gray. It also comes in black. This case is made of steel with some plastic, and we have some mesh grille at the front for ventilation. It measures 9.6 inches wide, 22.1 inches tall, and 23.4 inches deep. At the top, we have your power button, reset and hard drive indicator, your fan speed controller for turbo or silence. Your two front fans are plugged in currently. And we have your two USB 2.0 ports, two USB 3, and your headphone and microphone jacks. Below that, we have your three 5¼ inch drive bays, easily removable covers by pinching on the sides. And the front bezel can be removed just by pushing on it. So it's easy to clean. And behind it, we have your two pre-installed 140mm white LED fans. You do have the option to install two 120s if you'd like. And to remove the entire front panel, you'll need to remove it from the inside. There are three latches on either side you'll need to push out. And on this side, we have a large light blue window so you can see into your components. Pretty awesome. On the back, we have 4 rubber grommets to thread your cables and water cooling tubes through. Knockout for your input-output shield on your motherboard, a pre-installed 140mm fan. Also mounting points for a 120, some ventilation holes, I believe this is 2, 4, 6, 8 expansion slots, and a bottom power supply mount. Finally, on this side, we have a mounting points for a 120 or a 140mm fan to cool the area behind your motherboard tray, specifically where your CPU is. At the top of the case, we have some mesh grille and some more ventilation holes for airflow. And there is a pre-installed 140mm fan beneath this. You also have enough space for 3 120s or 3 140mm fans, as well as a up to a 360mm radiator. Over here, behind this plastic rubber piece here, sorry, not plastic, we have your easy swap dock for a 3.5 inch or 2.5 inch drive. On the bottom, we have your 4 raised plastic feet and two removable dust filters here and here for some easier cleaning. And we have some ventilation holes here where your power supply sits. Mounting points for 2 120 or 2 140mm fans, or up to a 240mm radiator, but you'll need to remove the bottom hard drive cage in order to install that. I've removed these larger than typical thumb screws and taken off the right side panel, so let's take a look. We have a very large cutout for your aftermarket heatsink. Some sturdy rubber grommets here, as well as some holes to thread your cables through. And your 2 front fans with their 3-pin connectors are plugged into your fan speed controller. Here's a look at the interior of the case. I forgot to mention earlier, but you do get 20mm of space between your back of the motherboard tray and the right side panel for cable routing. And this case is painted white, as you can see, and it is compatible with micro ATX, ATX, and E, which is extended ATX motherboards. Here is another look at your rear 140, and it's 3-pin connector and fan header. Your top 140 3-pin connector, as well as fan header. On the bottom here, they have a raised metal piece here for your power supply, so you get some more airflow. Also, let's move along to this side. Here we have a look at your pre-installed 140mm white LED cage fan. And it's very easily removable. You see these 2 brackets here. Simply pull on the sides and the fan should pop right out just like this. Currently it is plugged into this header here. There's also another header. It's a 3-pin connector. And with all these fans plugged in, this one Molex plug will power all 3 fans. So let me just unbind this real quick. So look at your front panel connectors. We have your 20-pin USB 3.0 header. And bunched up here are your power, I believe, reset and LEDs connectors. Here is your, oops, sorry, your SATA data and power plugs for the hot swap dock at the top of the case. We have your audio connector and your USB 2.0 plug. And over here, as you can see, the front fans also use the same installation style as this side cage fan here. But first, let's take a look at your 5¼ inch drive bays. If you do intend to install the 360 rad up here, it's okay. You won't run into any clearance issues because the front I/O panel is blocking the first drive bay here. But if you do wish to use this slot anyway, you can use a 3.5 inch adapter or whatever you'd like to install another drive. Now for the installation process, all you have to do is pull out these green drive mounts here. They are a fun, frisky color. Insert the drive, then push it back in to secure it into place. Below that, we have your 2, 4, 6, 8 3.5 inch drive mounts. Just pull one out to show you. Oh, these are also nice and color coordinated with the 5¼ inch drive bays. You have mounting points for 2.5 inch drives as well, so you can install up to 8 3.5 inch or 2.5 inch drives. Now to remove the 2 drive cages, you'll just have to remove 3 screws. The top cage here has 5 drive mounts and the bottom has 3. Before I remove the drive cages, I do want to mention that this case holds a max GPU length of 14.4 inches, which is plenty of room for most cards. So I've already taken off these 3 screws here. There's one here, and then one down here. So I can now remove the drive cages. Ta-da! And one more, which is this bottom one here. Give me a second. I have to pull this out first and then lift it. There we go. If you remove the drive cages, you do have a lot better airflow and you can get to these fans here. Here's a quick look at the metallic gray case, 360. And now for a look inside. Hang on, let me just walk over to this side. Alrighty. As you can see, the interior is also painted metallic gray, and it comes with some black fans here as well as your LED fans, and the white case has the white fans. These are the accessories included in the box. We have your user manual. And this is your 4+4 pin supplemental CPU extension cable. And these are your 3-pin to Molex fan adapters. Some twist ties, zip ties. And 3 bags of mounting screws, each individually labeled so you know what screw goes where. Here's a demo of the white case LEDs. We have the 2 front fans currently plugged into the fan speed controller. We are on turbo mode for max cool, and this is silent mode for quiet operation. Now for a look at your drive cage fan, and that covers it for this one. Now for a look at the metallic gray case LEDs. We have your 2 front fans and your drive cage fan. That wraps up our overview on these IN WIN GR1 full tower computer cases in white and metallic gray. I'm Joanne, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our Newegg YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Newegg TV, and we'll see you next time.